Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. You may have noticed that recently we uploaded our 50th Great One special video where I showcased 18 of my favorite Great Ones that we got along the way to our 50th Great One. And it was a really incredible video to be able to create. I really enjoyed making it, and you guys really enjoyed watching it from what I could tell. So I decided that to celebrate the fact that we got 50 Great Ones, we are going to start our 51st Great One grind on Emerald Coast. And we're going to be going for red deer. A lot of you have requested for red deer to come back, so let's get into it. Let's go hunt some red deer, and hopefully we can get a red deer Great One relatively quick, and many more to come in the future as well. There we go. We have found our first group of red deer. It looks like they're heading to their drink zone. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to be doing on this grind. We are going to be herd managing these red deer because it is going to be the best way to get these red deer to be reliable. And also, there's always a chance that HM could affect the red deer Great One. As of now, with my current experiences with red deer and what I've seen, I don't think it does affect red deer that much, if any. It definitely affects some other species like fallow deer and moose in terms of like making great ones spawn faster. But I haven't seen that for the red deer. I guess we'll have to see how things go on these grinds. Maybe I'll be able to refine my opinion or change it a little bit depending on what happens. But as of now, I don't think it affects red deer, at least not to the extent that it does fallow or moose. But what we're going to be doing is shooting level 5 and above stags. We're going to try and manage all of the solos down to 4 and below, and then weed out some of the bad zones that have herds as well. And at the end of the day, we're going to try and get to where we're shooting between 15 and 20 red deer in zones that just have full herds and not the solos. So let's go ahead and take a shot. We've got really, really bad wind, so we just need to take a shot as quick as we can. That seems to be the only male in this group, so I think that's all we need to take down. I will be using the 338 for a lot of this grind because even though it doesn't give you full metal score on a red deer, it's going to kill them a lot faster than any of the class 4 to 8 rifles will. So we are going to be using it even though technically you're not able to get full score with it, just because it speeds up the process of taking them down quite a bit. So far as I'm searching this river, I'm really not seeing as many red deer as I expected to. I found 2 other zones right here, a solo red deer and a herd of 9, and none of them were at their zones. So we're going to have to double back and probably go through this route in a different direction, like essentially the opposite direction where we did the first time. Because that'll mean that we'll hit these zones towards the end of the time, and that'll give us a higher chance of them being there. I always recommend that whenever you do a grind, go through an area in one direction, then reset the time and go through it in the other direction to make sure you didn't miss anything on the first time through, because there's many occasions where the animals just aren't at their zones yet. So we have officially found another red deer, this one being a solo level 5, so we definitely need to take it down. Let's drop one shot into it, and down he goes. There is our little level 5 red deer. Let's go ahead and claim him and continue on and see if we can find ourselves some more shootable red deer. So there we've got another full herd. I don't really have a good angle on the male though, so we're gonna have to try and figure out what the proper direction to approach these from is. But we've at least found some more red deer. But I mean, at least we have found a few more red deer, and we've got at least one in this group that is a shootable red deer. Yeah, that guy's a level 6. We're going to try and get a shot on him. Oh, there's also another one. There we go. We managed to get both of them down. Love to see it. Well, it looks like we have found another red deer. That is a level 3, so we will end up leaving that. I'm trying to manage down everything on the river because I really don't like hunting it. This river is not the best place to go in terms of like efficiency and just being able to actually see the animals. It's really, really brushy and just awful to hunt. So we're trying to manage this river down as much as we can. So far, we've got, looks like 3 red deer zones there. We've got 3 of them up here. Hopefully there's not too many along this river. Oh, there we go. That is a level 6 right there. And we have took that guy down super quick. Hopefully there won't be too many more. That is a level 8, so we're going to need to take him down as well. Love to see it. 2 more red deer on the ground. This mythical right here is definitely the biggest red deer we've seen all day. 218.74, managed to get a nice little double lung there on the first shot, and then 2 more to finish him off. Nice looking stag. I love it whenever we get rares that have this rack, so I'm hoping we can get a couple of them this grind. Well, there is a red deer running away. That one is a pretty good level, so we want to try and take it down. And that should be a hit. I don't know if it's going to die, but we did get a shot into it. Oh my gosh, that's a level 5 hog deer. Where did that come from? I don't even have a gun on me that can take that thing. Well, I guess it's time to plop a tent down and grab a gun that can actually shoot that thing. There we go. There's our level 5. Let's go ahead and try to get a shot into it. And that should be good right there. Level 5 hog deer going down. Let's hope this guy ends up being a diamond. It's nowhere near what we were going for, but I will not say no to a random level 5 hog deer. Oh gosh, of course. Every time we're here in Australia, we have kangaroos go directly for us, and we have to end them. It's just par for the course. The kangaroos are super aggressive, and they love to go for us. There's our level 5 hog deer. Let's see if this guy ends up making diamond. I have been trolled by so many of these, so I don't really have too much faith in it, but maybe. Oh my gosh, it actually made it. That is a diamond hog deer, and I think it's my biggest diamond hog deer ever. That is actually incredible and very unexpected. We were targeting red deer today, and we ended up finding a beautiful level 5 diamond hog deer. That is super, super cool. You absolutely love to see it. So we have found ourselves some more red deer. These ones being a decent distance away, but there is a couple of shootable stags in there that we definitely need to take down. In fact, I see 3 of them. I wonder if this might be 2 groups. I know it's at least 1 herd, but it definitely could be 2. We're going to try and take a shot on the biggest guy first, and then maybe a couple of shots on the smaller ones as well. Well, it's going to be 2 of them down. We've got 1 more to go. Hopefully we can manage to get a shot on him. I don't know if he booked it or if he's still there, but we definitely need to shoot him if we can. Let's go ahead and drop a tent right in this area. That way we can easily access this zone in the future. Wow, we've got another zone right there. We got to be really careful not to accidentally delete these zones because they're so close together. We could very easily do that. So I'm only going to shoot 1 of these red stags. We're going to go for this guy right here. And hopefully there's nothing bigger in this zone because I will not be able to shoot it if I want to keep this zone intact. Let's go ahead and pick this guy up. Level 5, 152. And then we've got a level 7, relatively close. Yeah, he's right over there. We're going to grab this guy and then we'll head over to this other zone and check out this deer right here. This is one of the better ones that we've shot on this grind so far. I think this is probably the 2nd biggest red deer. However, there's going to be many more large males to come in the future. And there is that level 6 that we just killed, 183 on the score. Man, the 338 is absolutely demolishing these red deer, dropping them on the spot with just a double lung. I am so happy that we have access to this rifle nowadays because when I used to do the red deer grind, the best thing I could get was the 300 Magnum. I mean, we had the 338 single shot, but I mean, it was a single shot, so it wasn't really useful for a grind. Now we've got this 338 bolt action, and it drops these red deer on the spot, so it's really good for making sure you're making the most out of your time. So after 57 minutes of recording this red deer grind, we have killed 9 red deer. I know that may not sound like a lot, but when you're at the beginning of a grind, you're doing a lot of just running on foot and setting up tents and just shooting any red deer that you can. The biggest thing that we're trying to get out of the way right now is setting up on these river zones so that we can get them shot down to 4s as quick as possible, because that is really going to help us with the rest of the grind. Now, this video will likely go live the very next day. I record these videos usually like 12 to 24 hours in advance, sometimes even more. So whenever you guys see this video, it's likely that I recorded it the day before or earlier. But I will be doing a red deer grind on the live stream after this video goes live. So if you want to see how the grind is going now, consider checking out the live stream today, and hopefully we'll be getting some good progress going. Well, that is a mythical red deer over there. He's actually got a zone, so we'll go ahead and attempt to get a shot on him. This is right in the mangrove, so I very much expect a crocodile to come over and just spook all of them out of this area. That has been my luck today. Anytime I'm in the mangroves, I end up having all my red deer spooked off by the crocodiles, and I got a feeling that's how most of this grind is going to go whenever we're in the mangroves, but it is what it is. You know, you got to work through it. You got to get through the tough parts of the grind, and that way you can get to the fun parts of the grind. Let's get the second one if we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a shot on the second one. Okay, we should be able to get a shot while he's moving. Well, we hit him. It wasn't a good hit, but we did end up hitting him. There we go. That is a mythical red deer. That guy is a solo, so we are going to take him down. We want to manage these solos down to 4s as much as we can. And that guy is definitely way above a 4, so we're going to take him down. And it looks like our red deer back there ended up spooking off. That is a 5, so if we can, we're going to drop a shot into him, or 2 if we can get 2 in there. And there is another beautiful mythical red deer. Let's get this guy down right now. And I think we've got another right there. That guy is a 5. We'll try to get a shot or 2 into him, and that is a hit, but not a great hit. This is probably the biggest red deer we've killed this entire grind. Ooh, it's about the same as the other mythical. 218.29. Again, 338, dropping them on the spot. Really loving what I'm seeing with the 338. Well, that mythical is dead right here, and that is our biggest kill of the grind. I really like this rack. I would love to get a rare with this rack because it is incredibly good looking. However, it's one of the more rare racks, and typically whenever you do get a rare fur type, it doesn't give you an even rack. So I don't have very high hopes that we'll ever get a rare with this exact rack, but maybe we'll get super lucky in the future and get one. I would definitely really like it. Got a level 5 red deer over there. Let's go ahead and get a shot on him if we can. He's kind of behind everything, but that's going to be a hit right there, and I think that should be vitals if I'm not mistaken. There's a red deer up there fleeing somehow. I didn't even know that one was up there, but apparently it is. And oh man, that is a big red deer. We need to try and get that. Well, that's a hit. It will die, but it's not going to be anytime soon. You know, I know this grind is going to be a little bit difficult to get started because of the amount of deer that are on this river. However, I think in the long run, this is going to be a really fun grind, and I think it's going to be one of the coolest grinds we've done just because of the scenery that Australia offers. Whenever we do get a great one red deer to spawn, it's going to be a really crazy moment, and it's going to look so cool to see that giant vine-filled rack just roaming through the jungles or arid desert-ish lands of Australia. It's going to be really, really cool. There we go. That is a level 7 red deer. Let's go ahead and get lined up on him and see if we can sink a shot right into his chest. And I believe we dropped him on the spot. Yeah, we definitely did. That poor red deer got absolutely dropped. And oh my gosh, there's another mythical one. We've been seeing so many mythicals already, and we just started the grind. It's unfortunate that they're around the river because this is not where I want the big males to be. There is our level 7, 183.15. Sadly, I don't think we even hit that mythical, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll get him eventually. It's not too big of a deal if we miss him here. We got one of them down, and that's all that matters. So we're checking out some of the lakes in the surrounding area because I do want to set up on a few of the lakes as well because we need to be stacking some diamonds at some of the herds on the lakes as well as taking down a lot of the big males on the river and trying to stack them up to be level 4s and stuff. So we're going to shoot that guy right there, and also that guy right here, if we can get a view on him. I think we nailed him. That is definitely 2 deer worth of hunting pressure. So I think we managed to get him. I'm hoping there's going to be more than just this herd at this lake, because if there's multiple herds here, this might be a main lake. It's in a really good area, and I think it could be pretty crazy if we manage to find at least one more herd in this area. Let's go ahead and try to get out here and claim this guy. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to do that. Let's see if I can jump, and there we go, level 7. 182.91. We still got knocked out, but it allowed us to claim it at least. Unfortunately, it seems like this is the only herd here. which is not ideal. I would much have preferred there be at least 2 zones here, so I don't know if this will be a permanent zone. I don't think it will be. This is definitely not going to be a permanent zone, but it will be one that we need to shoot down, so we're going to plop a tent somewhere over in this direction. Well, there's a level 6. Let's go ahead and try to get a shot into it. We managed to hit it, and I don't think we got it again. And there we go. That is number 2, and not going to get number 3, but we shot it twice before it managed to get away. There's a bunch of them right there that I didn't see. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate that they're running away. I suppose it is what it is, but it would have been nice if we could have got them when they're not running. However, that actually went pretty well. We managed to take them down pretty quickly. Man, there is another group of red deer that was on the opposite side. I guess they hadn't rendered in because I was so close to them. Let's get a couple shots into that guy. He's definitely going to die from that. 338 is pretty powerful, but I don't know if he's going to die quickly. I don't think that was vitals. There is a level 6, and this should be a level 6 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's a level 6. Well, anyway, I really appreciate you guys dropping by for this video. This is the beginning of our brand new grind. We didn't get a trophy red deer today, but we did get a diamond hog deer, which honestly took me by surprise. I did not expect to see one of those, especially when we're not even targeting them, so that was really cool. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. We'll be doing a live stream later today, hunting the red deer, trying to manage down our herds and get everything going smoothly. I hope to see you guys there. If you enjoyed this content, consider leaving a like as well as a comment and subscribing to the channel if you're new. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.